Before the Light, The Secret History of Water and Creation by Laing Z part of Daoist Cosmology series, 7 books. Before there was form, there was water. Before the first light, there was a reflection waiting to be seen. Before the Light, The Secret History of Water and Creation is a luminous exploration of how consciousness becomes world. Drawing from ancient Daoist cosmology, early creation hymns, and modern physics, Laing Z reveals the forgotten lineage of the Great One, the primordial intelligence that gives birth to water, and through it, to heaven, earth, and time itself. Across history, sages have said the same thing in different tongues. The Great One gives birth to water. The Bible calls it spirit moving upon the deep. Egyptian hymns call it the flood before the sun. Daoist texts call it the pulse of the Tao. Matthews unites these visions into one coherent cosmology, showing that water, in its deepest sense, is not a physical element but the first act of awareness. It is consciousness made visible. Through poetic prose and lucid metaphysical structure, Before the Light reinterprets classical creation as a living process within each of us. The Great One is not a distant God, but the stillness behind our own thought. Water is not mere substance, but the mirror of mind. When awareness looks upon itself, the first ripple of time begins, and the universe unfolds as reflection, rhythm, and return. Each chapter traces one stage in this unfolding. The Great One gives birth to water. Stillness overflowing into movement. Water before heaven and earth. How reflection becomes direction and polarity. Heaven and earth assist each other, the marriage of expansion and containment. Divine radiance, consciousness awakening within form. The year, the circular respiration of time itself. Matthews blends classical Daoist texts, Tai Sheng Shui, Dao De Jing, Huangting Jing, with modern insights from quantum field theory and biophysics, revealing a single truth that spans both mysticism and science, that everything which exists is the Tao breathing through water. Even the brain, the tides, and the human heart echo this same cosmic rhythm. The pulse of creation is still alive, within the bloodstream, within the stars, and within awareness itself. Written with the elegance of spiritual poetry and the precision of natural philosophy, Before the Light speaks equally to seekers, scientists, and mystics. It dissolves the false boundary between spirit and matter, showing that the universe did not arise from chaos, but from coherence, the quiet intelligence that moves through all living water. This is not a book of doctrine, but of remembrance. It calls the reader to experience creation directly, not as a myth of the past, but as a living event in the present moment. To read it is to stand again at the edge of the cosmic sea before the first dawn, and to witness the Great One give birth to water inside your own consciousness. For those drawn to the meeting of cosmology, mysticism, and modern science, Before the Light restores an ancient truth, that life began not with violence but with reflection, that the world was not built, but dreamed into being by the stillness that loved itself enough to move.